Hello, and ho 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 from
Ho, ho,
Keto
ho,
Chow
ho.
today. It's Gingerbread Day.
Gingerbread Day. Who are you?
Miriam. Who are you?
I'm Chris, one of the co-founders, president, and the technical guy behind Keto Chow. If you're brand new to Keto Chow, it's a nutritional and complete meal designed to make doing keto easy. We also have some electrolyte supplements that are amazing for everyday use and for keeping the dreaded keto flu away.
Be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the little bell icon for updates on all our Keto Chow happenings. These live streams help us be accountable and stay on track. So thanks for joining us on our keto journey.
And if you hit that little bell icon, you would have seen the live stream this morning where we announced the gingerbread was back in stock. So that's the first thing we wanted to talk about tonight. Yeah, it's
So we
live.
put on our Christmas hats because we had gingerbread for Christmas
And
last
done.
year. And now we're having it for Halloween.
That's right.
And we have it in big bags, so we wanted you to see this giant bag in the middle of the way.
And I don't know why both of us brought one home. I think we both thought the other one wasn't going to.
Yep.
And it's full-on gift of the Magi here.
Well, that's too bad that there's two home now. I guess
Oh, no.
it should just stay.
Anyway, Jennifer is here, so is Maitreya.
Hi, Maitreya.
Rebecca says hello
Hi,
from
Jennifer.
Southeast Michigan. Jazz Puppy is here.
Hi, Jazz
So
Puppy.
is Gina. Wants to know how everyone's doing this terrific Tuesday. I could have used 4 more hours of sleep last night.
It was better than the night before, though.
But we got up. We got the kids off to school.
Yep-o.
Then Miriam and I did our slow burn
Workout.
Oh boy.
But you know what? I was rubbing your arm today, and I can feel there's a muscle right there that is bigger than it was before.
Ow.
Also,
Ow.
there's a little something there. Something.
There's a little lipoma there.
There's a lipoma there.
Sarah says hello. Margie's here, so is Glinda. Ready to say Keto says hello,
Hi.
Chowders.
How are you?
Chowers. I'm guessing that's James.
Emily and
again.
James.
GGB is here, says ho ho ho. Reese says good evening, friends. Great news, gingerbread is back and in big bags too. That is right.
Back to life. Back
Lynette's
to
here. She left after
reality.
me today.
Oh, she did? Well,
Yeah.
where were you? Why did you come home so late?
Well, I came home after, like right after 5. I had a lot of work to do. I came home at a normal time.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Sometimes you come home at 4:30.
You're right.
Sometimes you come
Sometimes
home
I
at
do.
4. It's
But
like
also,
magic.
Joshua Bardwell was doing the drone news.
Oh, right.
Because,
Right.
you know,
Drone
Don't talk.
not this guy. Anyway, Sarah says hello from Ontario. Can't wait for the gingerbread to be available here.
Yeah.
We shipped it off to Switch a while ago.
I don't know that.
But I'm not
answer.
sure when it's going to be
I
getting
can
there.
find out for you tomorrow.
Everyone says howdy, folks. Mike is here, so is Annabella.
Hey, Annabella.
Margie says good evening, Chris and Miriam. Both of you look so cute.
Thanks,
All right.
Margie.
Emmy says hello, hello.
Hello.
Kathy's here also. Shauna says hello, Chris and Miriam. I'm super excited. Still have gingerbread left. Going to have it for dinner.
Yeah, you're ready. You're prepared.
See, GGB says I've not had a pumpkin spice caramel yet. Wow. Okay.
Yes, have it.
Glenda's
It's
here, so
October.
is Stwong. Exchange student says Miriam, I've seen some photos from Ketopalooza, and you're looking fantastic. Good work.
Thank you.
Were they all of Miriam taking
a
photos?
selfie of myself? There's plenty of those.
Yep. Lori's on from Vancouver Island. Margie purchased this morning. He says, I miss you already. This weekend was amazing. It
I
was.
know.
It was
It's
fan
over.
freaking tastic.
It was really, really
Ketopalooza.
fun.
Shauna got home at 1:45
Oh my
a.m.
gosh.
Monday.
Yeah, I'm
from
glad we
Ketopalooza.
weren't that late. We have done that before, but
GGB says, Chris and I have matching lipomas. See, I've got one. You can see it right here.
yeah, I can't.
It kind of, it
Oh,
pushes
yes,
around right in
yes,
my elbow.
yes.
That one's fun.
Yeah.
Anyway,
You could get that removed if you want.
I could. I got one from my side removed. Actually, like
was
3 or 4 of them.
That was a big
They were
one.
the size of my watch.
Yeah.
It's a benign tumor of fatty tissue. Bob says, good evening. I see that Joe and Rachel have been a good fashion influence on YouTube.
I know, with the hats.
I don't know about that. Cynthia says hello from Florida. Are you doing okay?
Yeah, are you safe, Cynthia?
Boy, the whole Florida thing has just been
oh, I know.
crazy.
It's so sad.
Nadra says hi from CA. I'm assuming.
Hi. California or Canada?
I don't know.
Could be
Teal
either.
says kudos to Travis in customer service.
I know, isn't he the best?
Denise is here.
I love
Lori says I had a
Travis.
pumpkin spice to the gingerbread Keto Chow with browned butter.
Yum.
Yum, pumpkin pie fat bombs. By the way, Miriam, did you know that one of the biggest, hottest things with the Gen Z right now on the TikToks.
TikTok.
Is ghee.
Really?
Yeah, like you have all these super cool hipster influencers that are like eating ghee by the spoonful.
Perfect.
And
good for them.
People are saying you're doing cultural appropriation of Desi culture, which is India. It's like, yeah, but ghee is delicious. Anyway.
What? I'm pretty sure that people from India would not mind if we ate ghee.
I think that it's great if we eat ghee. Anyway, let's see. Annabelle says, I've not tried gingerbread Keto Chow yet. I don't think I can get it on the Keto Chow New Zealand site. We shipped it.
I don't know if they ordered
but
it.
it's still on its way, is my understanding.
Are you sure they ordered it?
I'm fairly certain that they did.
I get mixed up sometimes.
Okay. Deb said it was great meeting you too. You were so gracious and welcoming.
Yes.
Bob says my gingerbread has already shipped. Yeah. Wow, our team is on top of it. That's fantastic. Kathy says, yeah, for gingerbread. Sean says several people commented on my Keto Palooza shirt with air frying auntie on the back.
Yes.
Nobody. So going home, and I had my El Guapo.
Oh yeah, nobody
shirt.
Said anything about
nope.
that.
Noah from Ready Set Keto was the only one who actually commented on my shirt. Wait, no, I had one person ask if that really said El Guapo on the back.
Oh, that's funny.
But he said, "Why do you have a crime lord on the back of your shirt?"
Chris.
Because El Guapo, he's a whatchamacallit, not a gangster, but yeah, he's a crime lord.
Well, that's a good idea.
He runs a band of ruffians.
Oh, okay.
He is the infamous El Guapo.
But he's from the Three Amigos,
yeah.
Right? Okay, so
he's
he's
not
guy. Like a real crime lord.
No, he's not a real
Okay, so
what?
You said nobody said anything about your shirt. Multiple people said something to me.
Did yours just say Miriam, or did it say
about
Miriam
your
Great?
shirt?
Oh!
They're like, oh, Chris, of course.
So, and if any of you have ever ordered from Keto Chow, you'll notice that there's a stamp of who it's packed by.
Yep.
Very few people have mine, and it says
El Guapo.
Actually, it might say El Jefe, but I think it says El Guapo. In fact,
I think it says El Guapo. I don't think it says El Jefe.
I'm fairly certain it says El Guapo.
Mine says Miriam the Great, and I was going to get that on my shirt, but then I'm like, it's fine.
Nader says, loved my surprise box. Yes. Jason says, I thought gingerbread would be one of my favorite flavors, but I leaned to the fruity ones, which was a surprise.
Isn't that funny? It's so funny how it turns out that way. I feel the same way.
Semi-retired Bob says, good evening, everyone.
Hi, Bob.
I was talking to someone at Keto Palooza, and he said that he had retired and then come out of retirement and then retired and then come out of retirement.
Oh, wow.
And he was hoping that the third time it would stick.
It would stick? Well, maybe he just got bored.
Looks like Two Crazy Ketos is here.
Hello.
Welcome. Gina says, Chris, go see Dr. Pimple Popper. Those are pretty gross.
Gross.
You can't look away though, but I don't need to watch it.
I'm not.
He says we got home about 2 hours ago.
Oh my
wow.
gosh, you guys are probably really tired.
Oh, Jujubi says mine won't remove any under 2 centimeters. Anything over 2 centimeters could be malignant. I have 3 or 4.
Yeah.
Mine would only remove ones that were painful.
They had to, yeah. He said if it didn't hurt, you could take it out because you've had this one still.
Yeah, that one doesn't hurt at all.
Before.
Yeah. Nader says, oh, California, not Canada.
Yes. Well, we guessed it was California.
Yep. Cynthia says, missed me. Rickman says, love the pic you posted. Shauna, let's see. Exposing Darkness is hello, everyone. It was so fun hanging out with you this weekend.
I know. I had a blast.
Annabella says, it made me laugh so much when you surprised us wearing your Santa beard. We actually have those. We just decided not to put them on.
They just look dorky.
They look super dorky. Let's see. Jujubi says, some people get mad over everything. You're right. Kelly ordered 2 big bags of the gingerbread this morning.
Yeah, Kelly.
Nice. Sean says, plenty of butter to make ghee, I'm sure. Right?
Right.
Gina says, oh yes, also the charcuterie boards that are butter boards.
I know, butter boards.
That's the other big thing.
I can't believe we haven't made a butter board yet. Why are we not doing that?
I don't know. Radio Keto says, I was so tired yesterday from all the Keto Palooza excitement. Sean says, I'm taking a gingerbread to my mom to try tomorrow. Nice.
I should have made my dad a butter board to take home. Why didn't I do that?
Because you were spilling...
Oh my gosh.
You were spilling all over yourself. Cordon bleu casserole.
I made a cordon bleu casserole
like last week.
And we just had a little bit of leftovers. So last night for dinner, we just pulled out all the leftovers and had it. Well, my dad came over with his wife during dinner time and we were like, here, sit down and eat this. And so they had some last night, but then it still didn't get finished eating. But he can't have any tomatoes.
He doesn't do well with tomato
because
stuff.
it hurts his stomach. Well, then the leftovers we had tonight, well, we had meatballs, which had barbecue sauce on it, which has tomato in it. So he showed up tonight with his wife, and I'm like, I can offer you nothing. But I have been working with him for a long time to eat keto, and I've been teaching him all the things, and so I'm like, well, I know what you can eat, so I heated up the cordon bleu casserole.
And then burnt your hands and dropped it.
And then I pulled it out of the microwave without a hot pad or anything, and just dropped it right on the floor.
Did it break?
No, it didn't break. It bounced off my leg, and my entire right leg was covered. And then my left leg and my shoe was covered, and the
Alfredo
floor
sauce.
all over the place. But you know what was the best thing?
What's that?
Ruth just came over and she helped me start cleaning it up. And then she's like, Mom, you go change. So I went and changed and put my stuff in the wash, which is already in the dryer now.
Wow, wow, wow.
Right? And then she kept cleaning it up while I started making them new dinner because I didn't have anything that had no tomatoes in it. So I made zucchini and eggs and ham.
We have a zucchini that is literally the size of my
so
thigh.
Big.
I've never seen one that big.
It probably is the size of your thigh.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm choking.
Let's see. Dennis says, Oy vey, a very good evening, Chris and Miriam. I'm following all the gingerbread crumbs you left over the last 10 hours. Nice.
Yes.
Kathleen says, love seeing gingerbread back, ordered, and thanks. Shauna says, Noah's so cute. Such a smart cookie.
I know. We had a good time. I'm super glad that I got to sit by him.
Jennifer says, I'm checking out the low-carb cruise 2023, starting to consider it. Well, not to let this dissuade you, but for whatever reason, they decided to ask me to speak, and I don't know what I'm going to speak about.
You can just fall asleep during that time if you want.
Well, and it became, from last time, they just said, hey, can you talk about your company? And so I proceeded to
talk about company.
Use up like 25 minutes that needed using up.
Halfway through, Autumn's like, keep talking.
Yeah, just keep talking. We're using up time here.
We just need
I'm
a
like,
little minute.
okay.
Okay, so I know what you should talk about.
What's that?
I want you to talk about ingredients, about like manufacturing, about stuff on the back of the package, what things mean, and what things might be hidden in plain sight.
That's not a bad idea.
Because we have learned so much about ingredients.
Yes.
And cutting corners and not cutting corners, and how people want you to cut corners, and all of that. That's what I think you should talk about.
All of that. Anyway.
It's brilliant.
But the low-carb cruise was a lot of fun.
It's always a lot of fun.
Yep.
So the thing that's so great about it is you're stuck on the same ship with Maria Emmerich and
Amy Berger.
Dr. Silas and Amy Berger.
And Two Crazy Ketos who are going to be there this time.
And you just bump into them at the pool and you get a visit for like a half an hour. And then you bump into them on the stairwell. And then you get a visit for 10 or 15 minutes. And then like, it's just so awesome. You really get to know a lot of people. You really just have a fun time. It is not a keto cruise, so all the food is just everywhere. So if you have a problem with the cinnamon rolls, don't go to the cinnamon roll section. You just gotta walk away. But
it's just like regular life.
Yeah, it's just a regular cruise, but there's keto people on it. But it's just so fun.
Shauna made a version of the Keto Chow hot cereal, but with gingerbread.
Oh my gosh,
really good.
I have to do that.
Nicole says, I was in the hospital. Let's just say I was so thankful for you guys. I have Keto Chow with me. The hospital food was full of sugar.
It sure is.
Wow, wow, wow.
Sure is.
Emmy says, I had some fun at Keto Palooza. Yes, Chris, I saw your shirt too. I think it means the handsome. Yes, that is what it means.
Yes, the handsome.
But the only time I've ever seen that used is Three Amigos. John says, I do equal parts hemp hearts and coconut flour, and the rest is the same as Keto Chow's recipe.
Perfect.
It is because I don't care for flax or chia seeds.
Chris also doesn't care for chia seeds.
That is right. Christy Davis says, I really hate that I missed Keto Palooza. Maybe next year.
Yes, next year.
He says, next up is KetoCon. Well, not exactly. Next up.
We have... Do we have something before KetoCon?
Let me share the screen.
Look at how cute
Look,
that
gingerbread is back.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm going to, I need it in big one.
I love the brown. I'm so excited.
So if I go to low-carb-events.com.
I'm feeling it.
Well, we're not going to go to the low-carb Gold Coast because that's in
that's like next
Australia.
week. I would totally go.
Yep.
if it wasn't next week. I reached out to our friends in New
There's
Zealand that are selling
Keto Friendsgiving.
Chow, and I told them we should go next year.
Check this out.
That's our meetup.
That is our meetup. I put them all on there. In fact, I have all the ones for 2023 on there as well. Let's talk about that in just a second.
Nicey,
But here you go. Special guest Steve from Serious Keto.
Yes.
And Amy from Two It Nutrition.
You should say Keto Chow meetup or something else because it just says Utah.
That's because it's the Utah Quarterly Keto Meetup. There they are.
Utah.
There are the dates.
February 19th, May 18th, July 20th, October 15th, and Saturday 14th.
No, it's November 19th, February 18th, May 20th, July 15th, October 14th.
That would make sense.
Yeah. You're like, what the heck?
I was reading it backwards.
You were, but that's okay. I still like you a lot.
A lot.
Yeah, like more than
so
over
much.
9,000. Let's see. Pamela says hello from Somas, California. Or Gingerbread Keto Chow this morning. It's already shipped. Nice. Denise says I have one on my face too, but too chicken to have it removed. Oh, a guy in our neighborhood had one right on his forehead, and like.
Oh, he had
actually
multiple
got it,
on his face, and he got
just
them
barely
removed.
got it removed.
But he had them for 50 years.
Exposing Darkness wants to know if we have any news on blueberry.
Oh, sorry. Only one flavor a day.
Someone somewhere says, is it possible to make chaffles with Keto Chow? Yes.
Yes. We love making chaffles. Egg, cheese, and Keto Chow.
Yeah, so
works really good.
The recipe I prefer is 3 eggs, 1 cup of shredded mozzarella, and any flavor of Keto Chow, 1 serving.
Yep. It works with every flavor. You can have sweet ones, you can have savory ones. It's probably the thing that we make with the savories the most. We make that, the drop biscuits, and the lazy engineered beef the most.
Yep. Now, Hungry He said Miriam cordon bleu. So your cordon bleu recipe is you cook a bunch of chicken thighs, drain them.
It has ham.
And then throw in some ham, Swiss cheese.
And a lot of times we'll just do
sauce.
like an Alfredo sauce. We have an actual Alfredo sauce recipe on the site that's super yummy.
Uses the savory
and it's less carbs than the sauce that we typically lazily use.
Or you can, the Charlie Foundation has a recipe for an Alfredo sauce that is freaking amazing. It's literally Parmesan cheese with some garlic and heavy cream.
Yeah, that's what ours is. But it has butter in it too.
Oh, nice. Chrissy says I made up banana Keto Chow, orange Keto Chow pudding, and apple pie custard to prep for the next few days. Made your lemon pound cake, so glad I did. One day meal prep success.
That's awesome.
Wednesday.
Good job.
Sharon says I ordered gingerbread this morning after your few minutes on live. There.
Yay!
Let's see.
Lisa says do the cruise.
Yep.
Right?
Says sleep.
Cruise.
What's that? Right, Chris? Yeah, no kidding.
Why didn't we get a nerd sign from Autumn? We should have taken one home.
You know, I don't know. Because I've got this button that I can push.
It's not the same.
Cynthia says that is a great suggestion for speaking topic. Jennifer says, oh, now I'm really considering it.
Right?
Nice.
Right?
Let's see. Shauna says, no, I did not injure myself at Ketopalooza this time. Also, I'm going on the cruise. Lynn is here. Hi, Lynn. Jesse says, wow, wow, wow.
Wow.
Wow. You must watch too many pitch meetings.
Wow.
Absolutely, I do. It's super easy, barely an inconvenience.
Pitch meetings are tight.
Yes, they are. Semi-retired Bob says it's October. I have to say, dear pumpkin spice, you've wrong signed the apple cider. Okay. Let's see. Deb is here. Welcome, Deb.
Hi, Deb.
Let's see. Oh, and the warden's here. I don't know if I already said hi to you, Shelly.
Hi, Shelly.
Annabelle says, I thought maybe I could use apple pie Keto Chow and add ginger to make ginger biscuits and cookies. I think that would work. Maybe some other spices. I think it would.
Yes. Yes.
Swank says, I've really got to try and make it to the Keto Chow, November Keto Chow meetup.
Oh my gosh, you do.
And Cynthia says, I can't believe you got Steve to come.
It's a miracle, right?
It is a miracle. And it's so funny. Steve is so snarky. So we're trying to figure out the exact schedule.
Right.
And I said, well, because we want to get this figured out so we can start booking everything. It's going to be easier to just have him book his own flights for him and Terry, because they're both coming. And the and the hotel, and then we'll just pay him back. And I said, and it is October 17th, blah, blah, blah. And he said, I'm assuming that OCT is Utah shorthand for November. I'm like, oh my gosh. Like, yes, it is. Anyway.
So funny. He is so funny.
Shauna says more than over 9,000. That's a lot of likes, right? Exposing Darkness says, so what time? Doors open for the meetup. We're going to be starting it at 5 p.m.
Yes, and we used to do it at 6, so we have to get it in our brains that it's at 5. So we have to keep saying it over and over again.
We have 2 people speaking, so...
I know, but we still have to put it in our brains because I was upset last time when I'm like, what the heck? This is a weird time.
Sharon's here. I'm here and too tired to type. Sandra says, my birthday surprise today, gingerbread. I use gingerbread cookie recipe, but also use pumpkin spice. Oh my delicious. Kitchen smell
Sharon,
like Christmas.
I did not get enough time to talk to you. I saw you for like 3 seconds. I am so sad.
Okay, you ready, Miriam? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Sandra. Happy birthday to you. Let's see. He says, okay, for me, my next events are Halloween with Parrothead Renee, or whatever her screen name is now, right? Then KetoCon, then Low Carb Cruise.
Okay, you can do that.
Annabelle says, thank you, Chris and Miriam. You helped me so much to be healthier. Nice.
Yay.
Pat is here.
Thank you for
long time no
spending
see,
with
Pat.
us. Pat, I didn't get enough time with you either.
Oh, he says I was trying to be funny with the Miriam cordon bleu instead of the chicken cordon bleu.
Oh my gosh, you're right, because I was wearing it.
Chris says, wow, now this is a
pants.
live stream I can make it to. Yay. Hey, everyone. Hi there, Chris.
Hey, Chris.
Linda's here as well. Someone somewhere says, what about syrup? What syrup is best? So I like to use...
syrup is...
I like to use whipped cream and chunky peanut butter. Is my
on your
prep.
chaffles?
Oh, yeah.
There are quite a few like sugar-free syrups. Nature's Hollow has a really good flavors of sugar-free syrups.
If you
Walden
tolerate
Farms has some good
sorbitol, there's
ones.
one at Walmart. It's like Vermont something or other.
Yep. You know what
Some
else
people don't
is
do
really
well
good?
with sorbitol, though.
Allulose and water.
That's true.
And you just kind of drizzle it on there.
Yep.
Or a powdered sweetener.
Or you can make the chaffles with the creamy tomato basil, and then for your toppings, you put cheese and eat a grilled cheese sandwich.
You know what else is good?
Or some tomato sauce.
If
and
it's
some
a
cheese
savory or a sweet
and some
one.
Pepperoni.
Butter.
Oh, yes. Do the butter.
Butter.
Now, when
makes
we
it
make
better.
whipped cream, I let it run and run and run until it's
Pretty hard.
It's basically butter.
It's not completely butter, but it's pretty close.
I like very stiff peaks on my whipped cream. Annabelle says, does the pumpkin spice have pumpkin in it? It actually does not.
It's pumpkin flavor.
It's pumpkin flavor.
It's pretend pumpkin. Because guess what? We've learned a lot about ingredients and manufacturing. And so, yeah.
Exchange Student says, lemon chaffle is my favorite. Well, Shauna's here. Lisa says, y'all are making me hungry. Right? Okay, so there's a couple things we wanted to talk about. Number one, well, I guess number 3, we have a giveaway going right now.
Right. Speaking of KetoCon.
On our
Instagram
and on Facebook.
Yes.
So if you go to instagram.com/KetoChow or you go to facebook.com/KetoChow, there's a giveaway. Now, every time we do a post announcing a giveaway, someone will make a fake account that says it's Keto Chow. And it will have like no followers, and they'll message you saying you need to go to this site and pay some money, and then they will send you stuff.
Yes, so just be careful. You'll only be contacted by us. We will never ask you to put in your information anywhere because we will be able to figure that out.
You won't have to pay for it.
You will not have to put credit card information anywhere.
And the same thing happens with giveaways on YouTube.
Yep, it's a thing. Spammers have figured out how to spam people.
But so what? It's a VIP ticket, or is it 2?
It's 2 tickets.
2 VIP tickets,
and they get the entire show, and they also get to be part of the mastermind,
which is like $1,000. Yeah. Like they get to go to the VIP lounge.
Then you would just have to pay for your hotel and airfare, right? Yep. But then you can plan because it's not till April 21st and 22nd. I know that because it used to be the dates of Keto Salt Lake, but it's not. It's going to be KetoCon.
Now, if you think you can't win, you can buy tickets right now for KetoCon for $100 is is the early bird price.
Seriously?
If you wait, it's $300.
That's so cheap.
Yeah. Now, if you
way
go
cheaper than it
on
was last year.
the Sunday that it's happening, you can pay $100 to just get into the vendor area.
Oh, okay.
Or you can pay $100 now and be able to go to all 3 days. So it's
And
going to be freaking amazing.
when you're in Texas in April, there's barbecue for you to eat.
There's always barbecue.
It's the best barbecue ever.
Alyssa says, late.
Late, but worth the wait.
That's right. Chrissy says, I heated up some berries, a drizzle of water, and when the berries get really soft, I add allulose and let it simmer. Oh, that's a good idea.
There's
you're not
syrup
going to
right
need
there.
very many of them.
Yeah, you need like 2.
Yep.
What a good idea. Thanks
Sarah
for
says,
sharing.
I had key lime creamy today.
Ooh, that sounds good.
Annabelle says, I won't use Vegemite in my keto chow. Well, you could use it on the savory chaffles.
You could. You
Yep.
you totally could.
Lynn says, I made a Reuben today with chaffles.
Nice.
There you go.
That sounds amazing.
Light says, heard that coconut flour is dry. How would you make it moist?
Put water in it.
Yeah, water,
What are you
butter.
using it for?
Well, it depends.
A lot of times you can use coconut flour and almond flour for a recipe, and a lot of times you can change out almond flour for pork
Yes, you can.
rind crumbs, and you could put that with the coconut flour and it would make it more moist.
Yep. We have a drop biscuit recipe that works really good with pork rinds.
Yes.
Going, this is darn scammers, right?
I know, it's such a
Annabelle
pain.
says, please consider adopting me, Chris and Miriam. I promise I'll be good.
Okay.
I won't eat all of your bacon.
I don't believe it. How can you not eat the bacon? I actually found some bacon in the fridge at work today, and I'm like, why is this still here? I don't know.
Another thing that Steve did.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, Steve, I need to pay you some money for affiliate stuff. Do you want to get paid with a bank transfer instead of PayPal, and you can save yourself the 3% fees? And he's like, yeah, what do you need? I said, I need your routing number and your bank account number. He's like, so everything the Nigerian princes ask for? And I said,
Yes.
yeah, pretty much.
I am a Nigerian
And so I had
prince.
him to keep it end-to-end encrypted. Because you don't
time
want
now
to
for
have your
computer
stuff
talk.
transmitted in the clear.
Right.
I had him create a Google Doc,
Right.
put the information on there, share it with me. I
And
got
then
it.
delete it.
Then he deleted it.
He could have just told you over the phone. That would
No,
have been better.
because that could have been intercepted. It's actually
Google
more
Docs
secure.
can't be intercepted.
It's more secure to use Google Docs that
I don't
way.
believe it.
But he named the document like Nigerian
Prince.
winnings or something like
Oh
that.
my gosh.
He's hilarious.
I'm
Jesse
sure
Puppy
he'd
says,
want you to tell everyone with this, right?
yeah.
Nigerian prince.
Jazz Puppy said, I thought the $100 price ended at the end of September. Actually, I don't know.
Oh my gosh,
It
maybe
might.
it did.
Maybe it
Should
did.
we Google it real quick?
Boyd
Google
says,
it.
but a prince overseas wants to give you money or just rip you off. Lisa says, I just purchased a big bag of gingerbread. Can't wait to make all the things. Lisa is the one who went with Holly
Yeah,
to the
Lisa.
Obesity Help
Hi.
Conference.
I heard that she was amazing.
Yeah. Two Crazy Kios has made about 15 creamies for the freezer.
Heck yes.
I only made 4 last night.
I didn't make any. I
Yeah.
didn't make any. Sorry.
Oh,
What?
tickets available now.
Boop.
I have between.
$100.
Oh, it's still there.
Says it's there.
Between yesterday and today, yesterday and today,
today.
I have made 18 blender bottles of natural strawberry because we're testing out to make sure that the flavor is right for the next production batch.
Flav.
Yep. Dennis is missing food bank butter. Right? You're not wrong. Light says more liquid. Guess I'll try. Okay.
Yeah, try it.
Lisa says you must have a big freezer. Yeah.
We have 3 freezers.
Well, 2 Crazy Ketos. And else says I've been increasing how much
sorry.
meat I eat and started to get energy. I just marinated a kilogram of lamb chops.
Yes.
Exchange Student says Vegemite is yummy. I need to find some in Illinois. I think you can get it on Amazon if I'm not mistaken.
Maybe.
Alyssa says I mixed apple pie and pumpkin today for a creamy. That was amazing.
Nice.
Boyd says, I now realize I do not have enough creamy containers.
I need to make some too, because I have not had any for a while. I should mix.
Exposing Darkness says the November meetup is on what would be my mom's birthday, and the May one is on my birthday.
Perfect. Let's celebrate both times.
Brian says he's talking about Serious Keto Steve. Yes. Steve was Serious Keto. That one. Elise is looking forward to the November meetup. I've been following Steve for a long time, and Kim too. You mean Amy.
Amy.
Because it's Amy Berger who's
Amy
coming.
Berger.
In case you didn't know. Oh, and Sharon says, yep, it's still $100. Okay, let's see.
Sharon. She Googled it.
Hannah wanted to know, with these mixes, can you just add water and shake it up?
Yeah.
And you can.
Yeah.
It won't taste as good.
One thing to remember too about Keto Chow is that it has vitamins in it that are fat soluble. And so you want to have some fat either close to or around the time that you eat or with the Keto Chow that you drink so that you can absorb those vitamins correctly.
There it is. And here's the FAQ.
There it is. Chris Googled it for us.
Boom, boom, boom. So there is some caution to that. You see, like it says, we do want to make sure you aren't deciding to limit fat just to reduce fat or calories. That tends to backfire if you aren't doing purposefully and after a lot of research.
Right, so you just need to be careful. Be intentional with what you're doing. And
here's some, well, this is how that 10 grams of fat translates to all that stuff.
1 tablespoon butter, 2 tablespoons, it's gone, it's gone. It's fine.
Sorry. Let's see. Amy says, I've been on Keto Chow for quite a while now, losing no weight, and yes, I followed the instructions.
How much fat are you using, and what else are you eating?
Also, are you losing inches? Because I know a lot of people who start keto, specifically women, because they have higher amounts of human growth hormone, and they will not lose inches, pounds, but they will start to lose inches.
Yep, if your pants are fitting a little bit better or looser.
And, well, Rachel noticed that when she did beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. And this time around, she did lose some weight. She also lost a lot of inches. And she's been wearing low-rise jeans.
Has she?
Yeah.
Or did you just say that?
No, she has. And then you were supposed to go, oh, there's such a funny video.
Because she has a cute butt?
No, because
there's a cute video.
There's a funny Holderness family video.
You guys need to look up the Holderness family.
But she has been wearing low-rise jeans. When we went to...
I don't think it was the low-rise jeans.
Yeah.
It's fine.
Not all the time, but when... in Tennessee, she was wearing low-rise jeans.
In Tennessee?
Yeah.
I can't remember her jeans from Tennessee.
Joe.
You remember her jeans from Tennessee,
help
but
me out
I
here,
don't
man.
remember her jeans
Tell
from
Rachel
Tennessee.
to
Tell Rachel
let Miriam
to
know.
Give me a picture of her butt in her jeans, apparently, because Chris
Joy says, I just
Chris
made
can remember her
3
jeans, but I can't.
peanut butter chocolate creamies. I can't wait.
Joy, yes.
Brian says he should bring his guitar and do a Mustang Sally.
Oh, that would be so fun.
Lisa says, it's a typo. I really did mean Amy. Okay, there you go. Lisa says, I still can't believe Steve is leaving his neighborhood, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and Alyssa says if you add too little fat, the ice cream doesn't spin out very well either. You're correct. Dennis says we're up against a Pentatonic concert on November 19th.
How can that be? Why did they schedule it the same day as us?
They should have known better. Shauna says, I just realized this September I have been having Keto Chow for 4 years, thanks to Christy Davis.
Wow.
And Lisa says, Rachel looks awesome in her low-rise jeans.
She just looks awesome in general, so it's easy. It's fine.
Okay, so April had a question about the myChow kit.
Okay.
I'm thinking about doing the subscription that comes every 2 months.
Okay.
So the one where you can pick your own. Can I change up the flavors each time? Or once I choose the flavors, are they permanent?
Yes.
You can't answer yes to a multiple choice question.
You can change them every month.
Yes.
You can also pick them and leave it alone, and they will be the same the next month.
In fact, you get an email before your subscription renews
that says your subscription is renewing. Would you like to change your flavors? If so,
it just says you can manage it.
Here.
So you can cancel it, you can postpone it, you can change the stuff. Yeah, it works really, really well. Oh, here's a really good question.
Okay.
When are we going to get more of the Keto Chow mineral drops and electrolytes in Canada? Do you know the answer to this one?
Oh, I don't know that answer.
Okay, so this is an interesting question and an interesting answer. So in Canada, in order to sell stuff that has the nutrition facts on the back, you have to have an NPN, Natural Products Number.
Right.
And it has to be, your ingredients and everything have to be approved by Health Canada. We got an NPN for Keto Chow. We got an NPN for the electrolyte drops and the fasting drops.
Right.
I don't think we ever got it for the magnesium drops, but we might. Actually, I think we did.
But you know what? We didn't get an NPN for the daily minerals because we had already done that previously.
Yeah.
And it takes a forever long time to get an NPN.
Also, Health Canada no longer gives NPNs for anything that has more than 99 milligrams of potassium in it.
Oh, I remember now.
How much potassium does Keto Chow have in it? I can't read that
All
close
of
with these.
it.
It has 1,556 milligrams.
1,556 milligrams.
Which is a third of your daily requirement of 4,700, according to Health Canada.
According to.
So you would think that something that provides a third would be okay. No. More than 99 milligrams is not allowed. The daily minerals, a serving of the daily minerals has 1,000 milligrams of potassium. They will not give us an NPN for the daily minerals, which also means that Switch Grocery
can't have it.
They could import it, but it could be confiscated and destroyed.
Yeah.
So they just aren't carrying the daily minerals.
That's sad.
Like at all.
That's a sad panda.
And they're probably not going to, and we're not going to be able to send it to them because to get it approved, we would have to fundamentally change it and make it terrible. So
terrible.
We're not going to do that.
It wouldn't make it terrible. It'd just make it less potassium.
Now you can order it from us, and we can ship it to Canada.
It's just so expensive in shipping and duties.
Is so, yeah.
I'm sorry, but you know what you should do? Come visit us, and you can buy some and grab it from us.
Give us a high five.
Take it over under your arm.
Anyway, so there you go. That's the explanation about the daily minerals and why it's not available from Switch Grocery.
That kind of stinks.
So it does kind of stink. Jennifer says Rachel looks like she's 25 years old.
I know she does.
Chrissy says I need to mix up some chocolate peanut butter creamy. Right. Shauna says 3 years, type 1 bird dog. Oh, it ordered the starter kit September 18th, which is Chilean Independence Day of 2018.
Sing your Chilean independence song.
Puro chicha tomaba mi abuela. But that's not how it actually goes.
Well, how's that?
Puro chiles tus cielos azulados. That's the version that the little kids sing to make fun of it.
Oh.
It means my grandma drank brandy.
Okay.
The first one that I sing. Alyssa says you can also do add-ons to your subscription, and it's helpful. There you go.
Oh, yes. Thank you for pointing that out.
Annabella says, I've been doing a relaxed beef butter, bacon, and eggs. I've had sugar-free maple syrup and some Keto Chow. My tummy and waist is getting smaller.
Wow.
Kazuma says, did you hear it's my birthday? My name is Jackie. Well, I haven't figured out how to change my YouTube name. Are you ready?
Oh.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jackie. Happy birthday to you. To change your YouTube name, you have to go into your channel settings and change the name of your channel. And then whatever channel you're logged into, it'll show that one.
Yep.
Annabelle says, Rachel is so beautiful inside and out. She's such a blessing.
She is.
Dennis says, I forgive you. And if you choose to start your venue at 4 p.m., I'm bringing guests. They're just starting keto. They introduced me to pentatonics. Also just saying.
That's so funny.
Nice. Upstate Keto Girl is from upstate New York. Nice.
That's the perfect place.
Brady said Keto says, holy cramping Canadians, Batman.
Right?
Yeah, although it's mostly the magnesium that does that. But yes, potassium is, yeah.
Okay, so James, if that's James.
It's James.
I don't know if you were here when I told everybody that my grandpa made the sound effects and the signs for the original Hollywood Batman.
The TV show or the movie?
Not the cartoon, the TV show. Like he did the pow, bang, zip, bang, you know, like, anyway.
Was he the Foley artist?
He was
He made the actual sound effects?
He made the sound effects and the signs.
Oh, okay. Lori says, if you could only take one, the mineral drops or the electrolytes, which would you choose? I personally would actually do the electrolyte drops just because that's what most people need for like general stuff. And also, I'm getting a lot of Keto Chow every day.
Right.
And if you're having 3 Keto Chows a day, you don't need the daily minerals.
Yeah. But I think I think
But
I
you would
take
prefer
the
the
daily
daily
minerals
minerals.
more because I have a lot of electrolytes in the food that I'm eating, and I don't
Right.
think about it. Also, my not iron,
Iodine.
iodine was low in a blood test a while back. I think it's up again, but just a couple of things make it so that I do that more.
Okay. Boyd says red tape is a huge, large, sad face. That's right.
Right.
Sean says woohoo. So there is a song for my first order of Keto Chow. Okay. Liz says I mixed up chocolate mint tonight. I had chocolate mint for dinner.
Yay!
Did you notice? You probably noticed already that. Well, today I only ate Keto Chow.
I noticed.
Yesterday I only ate Keto Chow and meat.
I noticed that too.
I'm trying to start a trend. I'm gonna see how long I can do that. Keto Chow and meat.
Keto Chow
We'll see.
and meat.
I haven't.
Haven't you been doing that for like a long time anyway?
Well, except I had been eating little treats here and there and stuff like
And
that.
some broccoli, maybe a salad.
I might actually start up a challenge. We'll see.
I think so.
I'd
be doing a challenge.
I did order. Okay, so there was a thing called a Zozo suit
Yes.
that had these funny dots, and you would set your phone up, and then you would rotate in a circle, and it would create a 3D model of you and figure out how big your arms were and your legs and everything else, and give you accurate measurements.
That's what I want to know. I mean, not
The
really.
original use case for this, it was a Silicon Valley startup, was that you could use that to get measurements for clothes. And you could
Right.
order clothes that were perfectly matched for you.
Which is awesome also.
Turns out most people were using that instead to get very precise measurements of themselves when they were losing weight.
Crazy.
And so the company has rebranded, and now you pay $98 and they send you the suit. It's a new suit. You can't use the old suit.
'Cause
You
we
could
have
use
that.
the old suit,
Yeah.
but it does, and it's a top and
The
bottom.
new suit is cuter than the old suit.
It just has a
though.
different pattern.
Yeah, but that's cute.
Anyway, and I think that you'll be able to use it too. Anyway, but I'm interested to try that out. Also, the people who do the packaging and mixing of Keto Chow,
Manufacturer, yeah.
they have challenged our company
to a duel.
to a weight loss challenge.
And we're like, oh, we could kick your butt.
And so I think it's going to be however many people decide that they want to do it, whatever their percentage of body fat loss.
Yes.
And then we're going to add that all together and get an average and see which
And
team
they'll
does better.
also get an average. And then we'll kick their butts.
Anyway, I'm cautiously optimistic. I'm 2 days in now.
We have a secret weapon that they don't have.
Well, they have Keto Chow.
Keto.
But yeah, well, he had also challenged them to reduce sugar and cut out soda.
Like,
Like, well, we
Get
already
it.
do that. Well, except not all of our team is
I know,
reducing
not
sugar.
all of our team is. But that doesn't mean they can't.
Anyway, Dorothy says, hi, all better late to the party than not at all. He says on the way home he saw a Mexican restaurant named Tamales. Sean likes pentatonics.
Tamales.
Linda wants to know what's your favorite fall flavor.
Me?
Yeah. I had hot apple pie yesterday for dinner.
And it was good?
Yeah, because I just mixed it up. It was
I
fantastic.
don't. It might be gingerbread, actually. I do like apple pie a lot.
Dorothy says banana
But
keto
I think
chow,
I like
Ninja
gingerbread
creamy
more.
tonight. Teresa says, oh, I love the Batman show. That's amazing.
Right?
Let's see. Boyd says that's super cool. I used to watch the Adam West Batman.
Yes, that was him. That was the
Yeah,
one.
James says that's cool. I have some of the POW and bank signs hanging in the basement. Nice, nice.
Really? Oh my gosh, that's so awesome.
Shauna says Miriam's grandpa was a great at automatopoeia,
Heck yes.
which
Pow.
is words that are
Bam.
sounds. Let's see. Alyssa says that's what I've eaten for 3 years. Nice. Shauna says little treats. 1 Keto Palooza swag bag available. And I'm kind of like, I want to see how much of that I won't eat.
Well, you
what I'm
won't eat
going.
the Chalk Zero.
Did you eat both of them?
Yeah.
Oh man.
I did.
Should have
Kate.
given them to Kate.
Kate helped me.
Okay.
Maybe.
Well, it says Keto Chow and meat. That's a great plan. I'll do it with you. Exchange says, ooh, swag. Shauna says, 3D model. Chris, I saw a TikTok where a guy used his 3D leftovers to make things in a mold. Well,
Nice.
interestingly enough, so if you, there we go. If you do 100 days Keto Chow, and you go to the results, this is Halloween, this is Halloween.
We're singing different songs.
Halloween, Halloween, this is Halloween. Measurements. There you go.
Oh, there it is. There's a Zozo suit right there.
Yeah, this was actually the output from the Zozo suit.
That's you.
That was me, beginning and ending.
You have nice legs.
Okay. Anyway, it's just interesting that
42,
what it
37,
puts out.
40, 45. I don't know if I could do it. That's too many numbers I'd see in my real life. I could do it and then just not post it.
Dr. Maitreya says, maybe I will order a new suit. Christy Davis has applied to be an affiliate with the new Zozo suit, but hasn't gotten approved yet. And finally, she just ordered one. And last night, I was like, I'm just going to order one too. And both of us got our tracking numbers today.
So fast.
They'll be here on Thursday.
Well, I'm excited. We should do DEXA scans too.
Think so, huh?
Yeah.
And Bella says, I've just been frying a great big lamb chop and I'm cooking 3 eggs. It's hard life being keto carnivore.
It's a hard knock life for us.
Supposing Narctis says, am I the only one who doesn't feel full when I have a keto chow? Depends on how much fat you put in there. Or maybe you should eat a can of
Protein. Salmon.
salmon along with it. Because you might not be getting enough protein or not enough fat. But yesterday for lunch, I had a sous vide steak.
You know, there's something to say about chewing it, though. If you make it into pudding or make it into ice cream, it takes longer to eat.
Which I had it as a creamy
And
today
then
for not the
it feels
steak,
more like you're
Keto
eating
Chow.
instead of drinking.
Yeah.
I actually did for breakfast today. I heated up one of the chocolates that you made. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I like to stir it with like the little coffee straw. And I just kind of have my experience with it. And it takes longer to eat because it's so hot.
Okay.
So that could be something that, you know, maybe makes you feel full because you're just having a better eating experience.
Possibly.
Something to think about.
Michelle says banana and chocolate toffee, creamy tonight. Nice. Well, Linda wants to know, when will raspberry cheesecake be back in stock?
I don't know.
We don't know. We actually talked about that with our manufacturer
today.
yesterday.
Oh, yesterday.
He said that the company that manufactures the flavor, like out of the blue, is being a bunch of stinkers about it.
Yeah.
They're like, no, it's exactly the same stuff.
The Flavor House.
And like, you open up
Flavor Flav.
last batch and the current batch, and they're not the same color, and they like one is kind of fluffy and the other one is like granulated. He's like, this is clearly not the same stuff.
And I think the thing is, like, they just don't want to admit that they made a mistake. And it's like, come on, guys.
Well, we're talking about tens of thousands of dollars worth of flavoring.
So don't make that mistake.
Well, yeah.
Like, fire your guy who mixed it or whatever it is.
So to answer your question, we don't know.
Sorry.
It may be several months,
We are not going
unfortunately.
to take a crappy product, so we're just going to tell them to redo it.
Dennis says, I'm putting gingerbread in other flavors to enhance the seasonal flavors. Eggnog, pumpkin spice. That's an interesting idea. Shauna says, numbers fail me. Mixed up some and ended with the wrong hotel room at Ketopalooza. I did get invited to a party, though.
Whoa, yeah.
Exposing Darkness says, yes, it's better when it's ice cream. Jennifer says, so how do you know what size Zozo suit to get? That actually, you type in your weight and height, and I think they completely ignore it and just send you the same one.
Because the one that he had, do you want me to grab it?
Sure.
The old one?
It's in the top drawer, well, in the second drawer down, right below my socks.
Okay, thanks.
The one that has all the charging cables in it.
Gotcha.
But I think they do have like a small, medium, large. But what Miriam's getting with her hot microphone, so we can still hear her all the way over there.
Hot microphone. It looks like a pair of pajamas.
Yeah.
Oh, where am I? Okay, here I am. All right, so here's the pants.
And see, those circles have specific patterns
like numbers. So there's the legs. There's a leg.
and it actually has a
has a little
hole
heel
with
place.
a heel. Yeah. So that it will stretch down all the way to the bottom.
Yeah, and then here's the top.
Yep.
Just a big old neck, and then
You'll notice these ones are different
sleeves.
on the wrist.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it was really long for you, and you could just pull it up, and it was fine because it just caught these dots and then these dots.
Yeah.
And so it worked out because I saw you put it on, and it's like super long. The legs are too long. You just pulled it up, and it still was fine.
Yeah, Boyd says it's super stretchy. Yes, it's very.
He looked like he was wearing some leggings.
Oh, and this is, I think I'm having withdrawal pains from my strawberry cheesecake addiction. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, Shauna points out you can add some gelatin to thicken. Warm or cold definitely helps, but also it adds some protein.
Oh, that's true.
That
yeah.
is also true as well. Yes, that too. Shauna says Chris's dresser has a special drawer for electronic cords and Zozo suits. Actually, we don't have
Right.
dressers. We have
It's the IKEA Pax closet
yes,
system.
which we went to finish out the build in there,
Yeah.
and like it was almost impossible to get, like, and it was right.
Yes.
Oh no, it was we were trying to get them for the warehouse, and you
they
couldn't
were
buy
really
them.
hard to
like
find.
it's like they had discontinued it at the stupid IKEA.
Because I really like the stuff they had there.
Annabella says, "How long have we been married? 6 children,
22
0 grandchildren.
years.
Yeah, we got married in 2000.
We're old.
Super old." Dennis says, Dr. Maitreya recommended last month to hold out for the 2nd generation of the Ninja Creamy. I haven't heard anything about them doing a new Ninja Creamy.
I haven't either.
But
I believe Maitreya, though.
yep. Well, is there anything else that you want to talk about? Because we've gone kind of on a rambling all over the place tonight.
I don't know. I don't think so.
Gingerbread's available.
Gingerbread.
Yeah.
Gingerbread. And make sure if you want to enter that giveaway for KetoCon, you go over to the Facebook page and the Instagram page and enter.
Yep. But Annabella says, wow, that's so beautiful. So here's another fun fact. Miriam and I met on the 30th of October, the day before Halloween.
This is actually really cute.
Miriam
story.
had a boyfriend that she had been writing to. He was in Texarkana.
Yeah, he was.
And he was going to be home in 2 months.
This is before cell phones.
Yes. Anyway, well, we met at a party, and then we all got changed into the disguise or costumes. Disguises.
We got changed into disguises.
And then there was another party, and
because
then
we were going to Halloween parties.
we were going to a
We weren't just
Halloween
wearing
a dance,
disguises.
and I got to the dance quicker than her and her friends.
Yeah, me and my 4
So I was at the
girlfriends
front of the
recognized
line,
him from the previous party.
and they're like,
And I'm like,
"Hey,
hey, there's that guy.
can we
Let's
hang
go
out
be
with him?"
So we like booked it to the front of this line. We're like, we're with him.
I was like,
And
"Three
he's
girls
like,
want to hang out
yes,
with me?"
they are.
Yes,
They're with
are.
me.
So yeah, we danced a lot. I got her phone number. I couldn't hear how she spelled her name.
MIF. It was really loud music.
She walked me out to my car because I had to be home by midnight because my car turned into a pumpkin at midnight because I was living at home with my parents and I had a curfew until the day I got married. And then I moved out of my parents' house.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we met then. We went out on I called you. So that was
You called
Saturday
me on
night.
Tuesday.
Yeah.
We met on Saturday. You called me on the Tuesday.
Yep. And then we went out again on Saturday. And then out again on Sunday.
Well, we went out on Saturday when I wasn't prepared.
Yeah, that's right.
I had my holy jeans on, no makeup, and a ponytail hair. I just got home from work, and
I had just bought a VCR.
showed up at my apartment like he could just do whatever.
Well, I'm like, hey, you want to go get some lunch? And then I gave the guy like a $50 and only got $5 back.
Yeah, and I'm like, you need $20 still.
It was pretty funny.
And he's like, la dee da da da.
Anyway, so a week and a half later, we were pretty much decided that we were going to get married. But
I told him, I said, I'll marry you, but don't kiss me.
and then we were in the bathroom getting ready to go somewhere. And she's like, okay, I'm ready. I'm like, all right, let's go. And she's like, no, I'm ready. Like, oh,
Kiss
okay.
my face.
First kiss was in the bathroom. So
So romantic.
Yeah. Anyway,
I thought you were going to tell about your grandma.
No. No, what I was going to say is that we were pretty much decided we were going to get engaged. We had been talking about it and stuff like that. And I talked to the new husband of one of Miriam's friends at a Christmas party for their work.
Yeah.
And he said something to the effect of, you know, you don't have to have a ring to propose.
So you're like, oh.
So later that night, if I remember correctly, I did.
Yeah, you totally did.
And that was 2.5 weeks after we met.
But it was so perfect.
Then we were engaged for 6 months.
Then we had enough time to call it off if it didn't work.
It wasn't going to get called off. I wasn't going to call it off.
That's what I told myself.
I'm punching way above my weight class.
What?
Noah says hi.
No, hi.
Kelly says, can't wait to get my gingerbread ordered
High five,
today.
my friend.
Boyd says 2000 was a great year to get married. Makes anniversaries so much easier.
Right? We don't have to math.
Annabelle says, how did you two go keto? I started first. Miriam was doing...
I was doing Whole 30.
Whole 30 and decided that she didn't want to make two meals, even though I didn't have her make multiple meals.
Which is funny because at Keto Palooza, Abby talked about, you know, if you don't want to make multiple meals, just make all the same thing. And so that's kind of how we did it too. So
she's joined me on keto. Denise says, I made my shakes with 2 eggs. I know I put raw egg in my coffee, but do you just heat up the shake? I haven't ever made mine with eggs, but Joe and Rachel prefer theirs with eggs. A little bit of extra protein. They like the consistency as well, and they don't worry about the salmonella. Older Pennsylvanians, well, because they're using eggs from their backyard chickens. Older Pennsylvanians here has been listening while I do everything. Other things, good to see everyone. Apple pie makes lovely little cupcakes.
Oh, yeah.
And for my non-keto friends, I put little slices of apple and butterscotch Lily's chips on top.
How cute is that?
That is awesome.
They're so nice.
Bluegrass Girl says, my brother met his current wife at a UL basketball game when her date was a no-show. Are you kidding?
Looks like that guy missed out.
Whoa. Shauna says, YouTube keeps eating my comments and only showing this.
Oh, sorry.
That's funny. Jennifer says, I found a bag high in a closet, had to poke and pull it with my cane. It fell and dumped my big slacks. Oh, I felt attacked from my pants.
Oh, you're like, oh, my pants.
It was
landed
my
on me.
big pants. That's awesome. Let's
You're like,
see.
I'm free of you.
Christy says, YouTube Pac-Man, right. Nedra says, I met my hubby at a Halloween party as well, 44 years ago. Teresa says, what, don't kiss me? Well, and it was funny. I was going to kiss her, and I was like, she's like, just don't kiss me yet. I'm not ready to do that. Because, again, she had the boyfriend that she had been like writing letters to and long-distance relationship. And, hey, a lot happens in 2 months. Annabelle says, I write books, and this is so special. Nice. Let's see. Okay. Well, we are going to go to bed. You all should go to bed too. We've been on almost exactly 1 hour. So thank you everybody for joining us. We will be live again Monday morning right after Keto Beyond the Couch. So, and Joe and Rachel should actually be home this time.
They changed their name.
Shauna said, did you call the boyfriend real Chris, Miriam, so Chris could kiss you? No. She could only call him on Mother's Day and Christmas, and so she didn't. So, well, we're out. You guys have a fantastic night. Bye.